Of all the parts of ShadowTraffic, the thing I am most proud of is what happens when it breaks. Let me show you what I mean. On the left, I have ShadowTraffic running in Docker. It's running in a kind of development mode where I have it set to sample and produce only 3 events, print them to standard out instead of to the backend, and just watch my file for changes. I have my ShadowTraffic file here on the right with a pretty obvious error. I typed blah here to break the JSON. If I go ahead and I run it, I'll get a nice error message telling me that JSON wasn't able to parse, and it sits here watching the file for more changes. If I go ahead and I back that out, ShadowTraffic's happy. It prints my 3 different events. There are other ways that I can break it. I can remove keys that are required for ShadowTraffic to be able to execute. Take out the topic, don't know where to send the data to. It tells me that a required key isn't found. If I try to use a function that doesn't exist, instead of UUID, I typo it and I do UUID X, it tells me what functions are actually available in the exact path where the bad function was found. One more that's pretty good is if I try to generate a string with an expression that is invalid, maybe again put X where name, full name, and just typo it, it'll tell me exactly what's wrong. It'll tell me where it's wrong, this particular function invocation, the expression, and it'll tell me a little bit of a helpful hint about why what's going on wasn't a valid fake or expression. It gives me a link to the docs. I'm really proud of how all this works, and I'd love to get feedback on more of how it could work too.